presidency is taking interest in the several allegations levied against the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Comrade Adams Oshiomole, by Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State. Some of the allegations, which the powers that be at the Aso Rock Villa are allegedly investigating seriously, include the refusal of the governor to share and let all Edo-lites benefit from Edo State money, to impropriety and corruption while in office as the state governor. In the same vein, the presidency is trying to ascertain the many claims of the governor over his achievements in 4 years. We gather that the office of the new chief of staff, Ibrahim Gambari, has made several calls to different prominent Edo indigenes in the last 2 days to get this factual information to take a decision. Sources disclose that the findings may help to resolve the crisis in Edo State and as well as establish the truth about the accusations against the APC national chairman. We gather that this may be a make or mar affair for Governor Obaseki in seeking re-election for second tenure in office. The inquiry by the presidency will help to establish the true situation in Edo State. It will also help to establish the troublemaker between Oshiomole and Obaseki, he explained. It was gathered that the presidency could withdraw its support from Obaseki if the findings show he did not achieve much in this tenure. We learned the presidency is also interested in knowing whether he controls large followers that could swing victory for APC in the state against other political parties like People's Democratic Party (PDP), said the source. Obaseki cannot celebrate victory until after the primaries and the election proper on September 19th. Oshiomole certainly has a game plan. Obaseki must be alert and it cannot be over. It can't be over until it is over, he stated. The forthcoming primary of the APC holds on June 22nd and the National Working Committee (NWC) is insisting it must be direct, though Obaseki has said he prefers the indirect primary that will allow delegates to vote instead of all card-carrying members of the party. This is becoming interesting. We hope that what happened in Bayelsa and Rivers State will not repeat itself in Edo State. Of course, a lot of, apart from the allegation, corruption, whatever that Obaseki is trying to bring against Oshiomole, before now, a lot of people have written to EFCC about some of the things that did not really go well during Oshiomole's time. What did you hear up till now? EFCC could not even move on. So now the party, whether at the center, they don't even know where to belong. They don't even know the side whose interest they are going to be favoring, whether it's Oshiomole or Obaseki, because they are in the same party. And that's why a lot of people have been saying the same thing, that the manner at which they lost in Zamfara and this place, Bayelsa State, Bayelsa State and Rivers, so that it will not repeat itself. We learned that the former governor, Yari, went to meet Osinbajo, whether that is the true nature or what. And I was asking, what will Osinbajo do in this case? Osinbajo that people have not even been seeing in the first place. Is Osinbajo ready to dabble into this politics, which even himself, Nigerians have been looking for him to know even where, to know his whereabouts. So Yari is advising them not to allow the same thing. They should encourage them to follow the party rules. All of them, they know the rules, but yet they will still go against the rule and be doing all manner of things. So if they continue with all this, they don't even know who is going to be winner or who is going to be favored at the end of the day. But if other opposition parties, it might not even be PDP, if they are very smart, they will just take advantage of what is happening in APC to just take over. But let's see what they've got, because we have not been hearing much from other parties in Edo State. Whether Oshiomole is guilty or not, they know how to do all of these things, even when things are even straight. Even the same Oshiomole said that if you join the party, everything about you will be swept under the carpet. You'll be a new person. And I think that on that note, that's where this man came on board. even after all the things Oshiomole said about Ize Yamu, at the end of the day, he just came in and nothing of such. Nobody even talked about anything. And that's why Idahosa was even saying Oshiomole cannot be trusted because he says one thing and he does another thing. He says different things at different times. Of course, Nigerians know all of them. Nigerians know each and every one of them. But just because the system itself is faulty, that is how you see somebody, they know that, oh, somebody has done this, somebody has done that. When you talk about the people who are not even law-abiding, they are the so-called leaders. They are the ones who are not law-abiding because they can do anything and they get away with it. It is only when it does not favor anybody who is not in their good book. That is when you see them, that you see all these security agencies, all these EFCC and what have you, they will be on top of the game. But once they see that things, a lot of people know that this thing is really going against the person they love, the next thing they will just drop the charges. They drop everything without even looking at the whole thing. So whether they are going to make inquiry, Oshiomole did that, Oshiomole did not do that, to ascertain whether this man is even lying against him. We don't even need to do that. We don't even need to go further. We don't need a soothsayer to tell us what has been happening in this country, because when you talk about the corruption going on, it will be found among themselves that call themselves leaders, but because of election, they are looking for loopholes. Both sides, whether Oshiomole or Obaseki, they are looking for ways to just make sure that this one does not come in, this one gets it at the end of the day. What they will tell you, that majority carry the vote, and that is what has always been happening. Obaseki is not the first person to have accused. Exactly. Obaseki is not the only person that has accused Oshiomole of corruption. There are a series of petitions against Osho in EFCC and courts over corruption. Edolites know the man cause of the crisis. They know the man issue is the governor refused to be sharing money for the faction group. That is what they have been saying. But Oshiomole, of course, they will not come and tell you that no, it's not. See, we want to share the state resources, that they don't know where Obaseki is getting that from. But be that as it may, what we are even talking now about is the issue of whether allegation against Oshiomole, whether Obaseki is right or not. It is in the public domain. Before now, people have brought a lot of allegation against Oshiomole, which EFCC is not even ready to look into it. Now they want to make it seem as if Oshiomole is being framed. No, it goes beyond that. You know, if you are not in their good book, they can do anything. They will turn black to white, turn white to black. That is the country we are. And they want things to move on. They want things to go smoothly. They want the country to get developed. And they want the younger ones to copy what, to emulate what, to practice what, with what, all these things that they are doing. They believe that people are not seeing them. They believe that because people don't speak most of the time, or anybody that speaks, they see you as an enemy, as a opposition, because they don't want to be criticized. Everybody knows what is happening. So it's not as if maybe Obaseki is saying something that the Nigerian people have not heard before, or we have not seen before. So all this idea of trying to look at the whole thing is neither here nor there. Okay. Someone say Airport Road, Benin, Ogida Road, Second Secular, Red Roof Schools, all beauty to behold, they cost money. Okay, all look beauty to be cost money. Think corrupt. Tinubu should talk to Adams Oshiomole to leave Obaseki alone. The issue might not be like that of Ambode. Adams Oshiomole should lose fights and win a war ahead of him. That is my take. Another says here that both of them should be flushed out from Edo State. And as I said, if the opposition, other parties, if they are smart enough, this is an avenue, opportunity for them to get this whole thing from them. And it might slip away from them, because like play, it's like joke. They lost in River State. They couldn't even present a candidate in Zamfara. Almost the same thing. If they are not careful. But I don't know any opposition that will be able to think in that direction and look for that avenue and be able to do something. Because if they don't get themselves together, definitely they might lose from both sides. They might lose if they don't get themselves together, because this thing is It's getting too much. It's really getting too much. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take.